we have to talk about your people pleasing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This fear of man, this desire to be perfectly palatable and acceptable to everyone. You change yourself, you mold yourself, you morph yourself into whatever you need to be. You're overly agreeable. You're always attuned to everyone else's emotions. You notice the shift in people's behavior when you act a certain way, and you recalculate so that you can appease them and you can be and live up to whatever expectation you feel they have of you. You want to control the narrative around you and control how people see you. And you change your behavior. You keep your thoughts to yourself. You do certain things so that people will like you. It's getting in the way of your relationship with God. God wants to be the one that molds you. God wants to be the one to transform you into the image of his son, the image that is pleasing to him. But as long as you put men in the place of God, as long as you fear man and you put them as idols in your life and you do what they want, you anticipate all their needs, you change yourself to be pleasing to them, God can't have his way with you. He can't be the one to mold you and to shape you if you're too busy doing it to please man. So people pleasing is a big issue in your relationship with God, and you may not know it. Some of you, there are things that God has told you to stop doing. There are certain places God has told you to stop going. There are certain things God has told you to stop watching, stop listening to. But there are people in your life that like those things, that encourage you to do those things. There's people that expect you to act a certain way and do certain things, and you refuse to change because you want to please them. That's people pleasing. That is the fear of man coming before your love for God, your obedience to God. If that's happening in your life, you really have to check your heart and realize that you are making idols out of people. You're putting people before God. Your affection for God is less than it should be because you have to worry about pleasing people. You have to worry about not offending people. You have to worry about the feelings of other people and their desires before God's desires, God's feelings, what God wants from you, what God expects from you, the image and the identity that God is speaking over you. That all is pushed to the side so that you can be accepted and receive validation from man. And I hate to break it to you, you will never receive that validation because people will never know who you truly are as long as you are putting on a mask to be pleasing to them. So any validation you get is counterfeit. It's fake. God knows you inside and out, the real you, the good, the bad, the ugly. He knows everything that he put in there. He knows your shortcomings. And he still chose to send his son to die for you. God has already chosen you. He's called you. He's called you worthy. He's called you his. And that is not enough for you. You still need the applause of man. You still need the acceptance of man. You still want the validation of man. And the more you crave it, the more you chase after it, the more you change yourself to get it, the more you will see it is completely elusive. You will never capture it. You will never catch it. The only thing that is going to satisfy your soul, whatever the void is you're trying to fill, it's God. It's the love of God. It's the acceptance of God. It's the identity that God is speaking over you. I've been there. I was horribly into people pleasing, catering my life, my emotions, my reactions, my thoughts, my words to other people. And it wasn't until I completely let that go, my desire to please man. Once I oriented myself around my desire to please God, which is the model that Jesus gave us. He said his pleasure is to do the will of his Father. His will is to do the will of his Father. When you have that mindset and realize that everything you're searching for is in God, and anything you find outside in the world through man is going to fall short, you can release yourself of that cage that you're making for yourself. You can take off those masks. You can start to realize, okay, who did God actually make me to be? Who is it that I really am? when I'm not trying to please other people. And you're going to be set free. And it's going to free you up to chase after God and the validation that God gives you over man. It's going to fix your affections for the Lord where they're a little bit out of order. You're putting man in God's place. When you put God back in his own place, you will be free. You'll be free. That anxiety you feel of what are they thinking about me? What do they think of me? Did I say the wrong thing? All of that will go away. I know it may sound too good to be true right now if you have just been so accustomed to operating this way, but there is freedom for you. And God does not want you to live your life a slave to other people's opinions and validation. He did not call you to that life. So I'm encouraging you right now that you would let go of that fear of man, that you would set your eyes and your affection on God, that you would seek his identity, his love, his validation, and not the validation of man. I have another video about this too. If you're someone who struggles with people pleasing, I talked about it in another video where I talked about the 5 things that the Lord told me to let go of when I first became a Christian. And people pleasing was one of the things. And it really changed my life. And there's 4 other things that God told me to let go of too that I talk about in that video that may also be helpful for you. So I'm going to link it. Check it out. And I hope this video was helpful for you, that you will go to God, that you will ask him, Lord, where am I putting men in your place? Where am I putting the fear of man, the validation of man, the approval of man before you? And allow him to work with you and to mold you and to change that side of you and to heal whatever wound it is that you're trying to fill with validation from people. And he can do it. He did it for me. So I know he can do it for you. Okay, I digress. I hope this was encouraging and helpful for you. I know it might have been a little tough, but it's just for your good. It's to help you, honestly. So if you know somebody else who this video might help, send this to them, give this video a like, and let me know in the comments if you are a recovering people pleaser. And we can support each other in that. If you want more encouraging and sometimes convicting videos, give me a subscribe, join the family, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.